RESPRATION project by Chris, Ian, Sophia, and Iman. So this is our key. You can see everything except that plus P is a Cheerio with a marshmallow. Carbon is a small pasta noodle. And everything else you can see.
Glycolysis is a process that requires no oxygen. The reactants glucose and 2-ATP create 2-pyruvate and create 4-TP, which equals a net gain of 2-ATP. Glycolysis is the first step for both anaerobic and aerobic respiration. The Krebs cycle is the second step of aerobic respiration. First, the pyruvate diffuses into the mitochondria. The enzymes break down the pyruvate into CO2. Then in the Krebs, FAD turns into FADH2 and NAD plus into NADH. NADH and FADH2 are very important for the next step. Finally, 2-ATP is produced in this step. The high-energy electrons are released when molecules are broken down in glycolysis and the Krebs cycle. NADH plus picks up the electrons to become NADH. FAD also becomes FADH2. The hydrogen are the electron carriers. NADH and FADH2 then drop off the high-energy electrons to the ETC, which is used to convert ADP into ATP. O2, which is the final picker-upper of electrons, binds with low-energy electrons and hydrogen to create H2O, which is a product of cellular respiration. The ETC is the third/final step of aerobic respiration. Lots of ATP are formed as well. About 32 to 34 ATP is produced. The photosynthesis reactants are the products of cellular respiration. The cellular respiration reactants are the products of photosynthesis. Plants who do photosynthesis create oxygen. Us humans, not only do we need oxygen to breathe, but O2 is a reactant of cellular respiration, as well as glucose. Glucose and oxygen, the reactants of cellular respiration, help create ATP, which is important to the human body.
The sun gives energy to the plants. Plants are autotrophs because they make food from themselves. Animals like a cow is a heterotroph because it makes energy from eating plants. Us humans are heterotrophs also because we get energy by eating food that ate the plants, which gave us energy.
In aerobic respiration, glycolysis is the first step as well. After glycolysis, if the oxygen is not present or if O2 levels are low, lactic acid fermentation occurs in animal cells. The reactants pyruvate and hydrogen, referring to NADH and FADH, create lactic acid and a net gain of 2-ATP. When lactic acid is created, you will feel a burning sensation in your muscles. Because
the cellular respiration reactants, in this one we use ketchup carbs instead of the little babies for carbon because we lost those. And this one is also cellular respiration products, and in this one we also use the ketchup carbs for carbon and not the baby little pasta noodles.
Finish that crossaint? Knock yourself out.
You know, it's your boy Carl Weasel in my croissant to make ATP.